Shelley Hofberg is a clairvoyant, medium, pet psychic, and tarot reader. She does not ask for the details about your life, but primarily relies on her gift of clairvoyance to receive the psychic insights that will be the most helpful to you about your soulmate, relationships, money concerns, and your career path. As a pet psychic, she will receive insights about what your pet or pets wants you to know. As a medium, she will connect with your loved ones on the other side. Shelley Hofberg is the host of the Psychic Horizon radio show, produced by Goldilocks Productions and presented on Blog Talk Radio, Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Shelley brings together the pioneers and visionary teachers to share with you some of the most enlightening knowledge that is out there today, to expand your horizons and open the paths to higher consciousness.
Welcome to the Psychic Horizon Show. I'm your host, Psychic Shelley Hofberg, and today's special guest is medium Michael Espinoza, who'll be talking about mediums and doing medium readings for you. And on November 1st, I'm going to have psychic numerologist Jeremy Ryden as my guest. He's the author of The Quest Method, Your Intuitive Destiny Guide, and Your Soul Story, How to Create the Life You Always Wanted. On November 25, I'm going to have psychic medium Brian Ross as my guest. He's the host of the Magical Journey radio show that comes on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, produced by Goldilocks Production and broadcast on Blog Talk Radio. And on 11/29, I'm having Psychic Judy, who will be talking about oracle cards. And I just wanted to let you know that October 27th, I'm going to be at the Heart Space Psychic Fair in Irvine, California, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on November 10th, I'm going to be at the Learning Light Foundation Psychic Fair in Anaheim, California, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'm now ready to bring on my guest, Michael. Hello, Michael.
Hi, Shelley. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Michael?
Good. Do we have a good connection?
Yeah, good. And Michael,
okay.
What, Michael?
I was just asking if we have a good connection, a clear connection.
Yes, we do. I can hear you.
Okay, great.
And Michael, can you tell the callers a little bit about yourself?
Well, I call myself a clairvoyant, but some people would refer to me as a psychic medium, and I am also a certified pranic healer. I am in Los Angeles, California, the county of Los Angeles, California. And I help people through healing and through psychic readings and also mediumship readings.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And Michael, when did you first realize you were a medium?
That was a process. I didn't really realize it until I was in my 30s after I had started doing pranic healing. Prior to that, I was always aware of spirits around me. I felt them. I was aware of them. I was not able to communicate with them at that time because they would just freak me out so much. I'd walk into a building or a room or a home, and I would feel the presence in there, and I would just become terrified and leave the space because I couldn't deal with it. But I became aware of them speaking to me after I started doing pranic healing. And the first time that happened, I was healing this woman, and unbeknownst to me, it was her brother that stepped forward, and he started giving me this message to give to his sister. And then I thought I was imagining this. And after the session, her pranic healing session, we were discussing it, and she just said she was a little disappointed she didn't hear from her brother. And so then I gave her the message and described her brother to her, and she was like, oh my God, that was my brother. And so that's when I really became aware of being a medium and being able to communicate with the people that have crossed over.
Oh, so, good.
Yeah, and it didn't freak me out that time.
That's good, Michael. And Michael,
yeah.
let's take our first caller. Caller,
okay.
You're on the air.
Hello.
Hello.
And hello, who do we have
How
the
are
pleasure
you
of
guys?
speaking to?
It's Michelle calling from Alberta, Canada.
Hello, Michelle. And Michelle, how can we help you today?
So I've been unemployed since July. Last week I had an interview. 90 minutes later I was told, oh, the job is yours. But then I haven't heard anything since. So I'm a little bit confused. It's a contract job. So I'm not sure what's happening. So that's kind of my confusion. Maybe another job stepping forward too. I'm not, whatever insight you guys have, I would appreciate it very much.
Michael, what do you pick up?
I see a green light on that. It feels like it's a go. I feel like there's pausing right now, and it feels like they're looking at reevaluating, I guess, maybe the job. It feels like they're inspecting something, I guess, about the scope of the job, and the money. But it does feel like it's yours. So
interesting.
I'm still getting it's yours. It just feels like there's a little pause here, and it's going to come. Let me see. It feels like you're going to get it. You're going to get a call next week.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
And Michelle, I do think that you're hired. I think that they were impressed with your interview. You came across really good, and they want to add you to the company. I agree with Michael. They're just assessing the job, right now. They're going to make some changes to the job. You will get the money that they discuss with you during the interview. You may not start right away. It may be a couple of weeks before you start, but, you will start the job before the end of the year. And, Michael, did you have a special on psychic readings?
I did, Shelley. Right now I'm offering half-hour readings for $40.
Oh, awesome! Very cool.
And
30 minutes
I'm
for
offering
$40.
A 30-minute reading for $20. So we're both offering specials. If you're interested, call us. And Michael, how can Michelle reach you?
She can reach me at 562-457-0457 or through my website at michaeljespinoza.com.
And you could reach me at 818-744-5241 or go to my website, psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show, Michelle.
Thank you both so much. Blessings.
Nice talking to you, Michelle. Bye-bye.
And I'm now ready to continue my interview with Michael Espinoza on mediums, and then we'll take our next caller. Did you learn the skill, or did it appear to what does being a medium mean to you, Michael?
Well, to me, it's part of being a healer. Because what I have found is when I sit with someone and bring the message from their loved one to them, it is extremely healing. And so it's part of this package. It's part of what I do, as a pranic healer. And also as a psychic as well. You know that. It's bringing these messages from spirit to these people to bring them healing and comfort and peace and helping them move on. So it's
awesome.
It's very rewarding.
And, Michael, let's take our next caller. Hello, caller.
Sure.
Hello.
Hello. And who do we have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi, this is Carolyn.
Hello, Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn.
Oh, I didn't know it was on. Okay, hi, Michael. And hi, Shelley.
Hi, Carolyn.
Yes. All I was going to say before I ask my question is that, Michael, you said your phone number so fast. And I know I'm trying to write it down. So is it 5?
I'm sorry.
6?
It's
yes,
5.
Yes. Okay.
Forgive me. 562-457-0457.
Yes, thank you, because people are trying to reach you, and they need to be able to hear it. Yes, and so what my question was is, I have one son, Eric, and I have a good relationship with him. I saw him on a weekend, but he was really busy, so I didn't get a chance to talk to him. And I just wondered, he's kind of stressed out. Will he share that with me or talk to me about it? I know he's not afraid to talk to me, and I'm just wondering, is there a reason why he's not saying anything?
Okay. His name was Eric, you said?
Yes, Eric.
Okay. Give me one moment. Let me tap into his energy.
Okay.
I kind of get it's kind of like he's still thinking about what's going on in his life. And also, it's kind of like he hasn't figured out what to do next. And so he's trying to figure this next issue out in his life before he talks to you about it. And also, too, I get that he doesn't want to burden you with his problems. And he doesn't want to be a burden to his mother. He wants to be there to protect you and to help you and not be a burden to you. So it feels kind of like he's working through this process, and he will tell you about it later. It's almost like he needs to get it figured out before he tells you.
Right, okay. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Is there anything I can say to him so he'll know he's not burdening me? I try to talk to him and say, you got me anything, and he come to me. But I guess he just don't want to put more stress on me, I guess.
He will, though. I mean, I see the energy between the two of you, and you two feel very open, and the communication is there, and I see the energy going back and forth between the two of you. So it feels like he will. So I don't see a block. So I don't feel like he's withholding anything and not allowing that energy to move through. He will. He will in time. And it's just, I think you just letting him know that you're there and that you love him and, you're praying for him and sending him some good energy.
Okay. Okay, I will.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, and I'm happy that he's concerned about me, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. You have a nice son.
Yeah, I do. He's a real nice person to everybody. Shelley, did you get anything on Eric?
I kind of agree with what Michael's saying, that he just doesn't want to be a burden and that he's trying to figure out things, what he needs to do. I think that he is a very emotional man and that he does kind of hold his emotions inside, that he is not good about talking about personal feelings. He's good about talking about things, but when it comes to his first personal feelings, he tends to hold them inside because he's just more reserved and more private and just doesn't like to talk about personal things.
Right, that's true.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm kind of picking up on Eric. And how can Carolyn get in contact with you, Michael? Do you want to give her number again?
Sure. I'll do it slower this time, Carolyn.
Thank you.
562-457-0457. Or you can go to my website at michaeljespinoza.com. and Espinoza is spelled ESPINOZA.com.
That's good, because I was hoping you spelled your last name for everybody. You did very good. Good job.
It was a spelling test, Carolyn.
Okay, you guys, thank you for your information.
Thank you, Carolyn.
Thanks,
Okay,
Carolyn.
I'm now ready to continue my interview with Michael Espinoza on mediumship, and then we're going to take our next caller. What role does the energy of the spirit wishing to communicate play, and how do some people communicate, and others? How do some spirits communicate, and others do not?
Very good question. It's key. It's key. Because what we're dealing with here is spirit, and there's still the personality of that person in that energy. They don't become some angelic being. Whoever they were here on the earth is whoever is the energy that's on the other side. And what I have discovered is people that are loud here and outgoing and fun and loud and love to communicate, that's who they are over there. And those people are easier to communicate with. And the people that were very reserved here and quiet and kind of stood in a corner at a party and didn't talk much, they're the same over there. And sometimes, it takes a little bit longer, I found, to communicate with them and to kind of coax them and come forward. And also for people that didn't believe in mediums and psychics, or maybe they had some negative view of it, maybe because of religious beliefs. It's a little more challenging and a little work to get them to talk. I have found that several times they'll communicate to me. I feel their presence and I can see them standing there and they want to talk. And then I said, well, give the message to your loved one. And they were like, well, I never believed in mediums. And then I usually communicate to them, well, I hear you talking to me and I'm communicating with you. So it works. And so after a few moments, after we kind of break that ice, it's all of it. Then they let go of that belief, and then they really start allowing the energy to flow and the energy. So it's key. Their energy is key. Absolutely.
Awesome. And Michael, let's take our next caller. Hello, caller.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, it's Kathy.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, Kathy.
Hi,
Before
Kathy.
we start our reading, both Michael and I want to let the callers know that we're having a special on psychic readings. Michael is doing 30 minutes for $40. I'm doing 30 minutes for $20. And for $30, I'm doing 45 minutes. How can we help you, Kathy?
Well, I'm ready to retire, and the question is, do I go the end of December or the end of January? Does it make a difference?
What do you feel, Michael?
Let's see. I'm getting you should retire at the end of December. Yeah. I don't feel that there's going to be much. I don't feel the big difference between you retiring at the end of December or the end of January. It feels the energy I feel is the same.
The job is very stressful.
Mhm. Yeah, and for that reason, that's why your guides are telling me it's time to just do it. Just don't wait anymore.
Michael, I feel like they're kicking me out. They want me to go. My guys, They keep giving me these challenges.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, and I think you're right on target with that. Absolutely. Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
That's my intuition.
Yep. Well, it's right on, and it's right on. Yeah. It feels like it's really tough over there right now, and you're really being challenged, and the stress level is very high. But I kind of get the environment over there as hostile. It doesn't feel like a good environment, and it feels like everybody is really stressed out. It's not just you're just not the target, the only target. It feels like that. Yeah. It's all over.
I feel like it's the whole government, division that I work in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. So your guides want you to know you need to really think of yourself and your body and your mind and also your spirit, and really preserve that. That's important. For 30 more days, you really have to question, is that going to be significant enough for you to stay in the position?
Right.
For all the agita and the stress that's you're experiencing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Shelley?
Kathy, I feel that December is a good time to retire. You've been working a long time, you're tired, and I think that, it would be good to start the new year fresh without having the pressure of a job and the stress of a job. So December is really the best time for you to retire. And I feel that your golden years are going to be good, that you're going to be doing more things with friends and family, that you're going to be traveling, having a chance to do some travel and activities that you didn't have time for before. So retirement is going to be a good thing for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Kathy and Michael, how can Kathy get in contact with you?
You can call me at 562-457-0457 or through my website at michaelespinoza.com.
Thank you so much.
And you could get a hold of me, Kathy, at 818-744-5241, or go to psychichorizons.com, my website. And if you're interested in Michael's special or my special, just give us a call.
I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm now going to continue my interview with Michael Espinoza, and then we're going to take our next caller. What about our pets, Michael? Are they able to communicate with us after they cross over, and how do they communicate?
Absolutely. Oh, my gosh. Pets are amazing. Yes, pets can communicate with us. They communicate just like people do. It's in the way I see communicate with pets is usually with images, like our loved ones do, our humans, and also in blocks of information that I receive from them as well, just like the humans. I don't hear them speak like a human, but it's a feeling, and they can communicate that the fondness that they had for their parent, their human parent, and the love that they have for them. And it's a beautiful thing. I have this veterinarian that I was very close to. She took care of my pets when I lived in New York City. And we became very close. And, oh, my gosh, every time I came around her, it was just, I saw tons of animals. And all the animals wanted to communicate how much they cared for her and all the care that she gave to them, that they were so appreciative of her love and her care that she gave them. Their pets are amazing.
Yes, they are. And Michael, let's take our next caller. Hello, caller.
Okay.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
And who we have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi, this is Karen calling from Florida.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Florida.
Hi. Hi, Shelley and Michael. Shelley, I just signed up for your special, but I also I have so much on my mind I want to talk to you, but I wanted to ask Michael if there's anybody from the other side, my mother, my father, my cat, who you want to connect with or can connect with. And I also feel stuck in stagnation, so I don't know which you want to pursue, if either, or if you just have a message for me, Michael.
Okay. Let's see what's going to come through. We'll ask Spirit. Right now, I think your guides are stepping forward, and they want you to know, that you are going through a really tough time, I feel, emotionally, and it's contributing to that stuck feeling. And they want you to know that you will get through this, that this is not going to stay with you for a long period of time. Hold on one sec. So they want you to really take care of yourself. Are you doing that right now?
I am.
Okay, good. So then they're confirming that. And also to show me that, please. It's important to, are you exercising?
Yes, I pretty much every day. I didn't
Perfect.
today. I think I didn't yesterday, but I normally do it 7 days a week.
Okay, good. Because they're showing me that helps to not get super stuck. It keeps the energy moving. But they're saying, just taking care of yourself and getting some exercise, and you will move forward in this from this thought. They want you to have more fun, though. That's the thing that they're saying, too. They want you to bring more fun into your life. So, maybe some dancing or making art or looking at art, something like that. That's something that really feeds your spirit and your soul. That's all I'm hearing right now. Shelley?
Okay, thank you.
The cat is coming through. I feel it was a female cat and that she was very pretty. It doesn't feel like she was a big cat. It feels like she was a small cat. And the cat is telling me that it was very hard for her to leave you. She hanged on to life as long as she could. It was just hard to leave you. And that she loves you very much, that you were very good to her, that you gave her a really good home, and she loved you, and she still loves you. The love of our pets lives on, in spirit, and she loves you. And she said that you are going to give another pet a loving home in the future. Probably next year you'll be ready, to get another pet, and I think it will be another cat, and that she's going to help guide you and lead you to the cat. That when you see the cat, you're going to know that that's the cat you're supposed to get because she's going to guide you to it. She says that you are a very loving person and that you're very special to her, that you're very special. And I feel she liked your mother. Is your mother around?
No.
she's with your mother. Then if your mother's not with you, if she's on the other side, your cat is with your mother. I feel that when she passed on, that the mother was there, and that the mother helped her to make her transition of crossing over. So I feel that your mother is with her, and your mother is saying something about love, that there's going to be a loving relationship in your life in 2019, and that there may be a possible relocation due to you finding out about a different job, and that the job would pay more money. So it seems like your mother is saying that 2019 is going to be a good year, and that there's going to be good changes coming up for you.
I don't have a job.
There may be a job coming up for you, and that you would be relocating.
I don't even know what I could do.
There's something coming up for you. You're going to find out about it for someone. Someone's going to tell you about it. And I feel that it's kind of a creative job. It's doing something in a creative field. And it's dealing with either creativity, a creative job, and it's dealing with customers. So you are going to be able to get a job, because your mom keeps saying something about a job coming up, and it is something you can do, and it is something that will pay you well. So there is something you'll be able to do. You don't have to go out and look for it. The job is going to kind of come to you. You're going to be finding out about the job. And Michael, how can Karen get in contact with you?
My phone number is 562-457-0457, or through my website, Michael J. Espinoza. Espinoza is spelled ESPINOZA.com.
And you could
thank you.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Shelley. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Karen. Be well.
We're now going to continue our interview with Michael Espinoza on mediumship, and then we're going to take our next caller. When you first started doing this work, what was your biggest fear in sharing intuitive messages or messages from Spirit?
That's another great question. Oh, my God, I was terrified I would not get... First of all, I was terrified I would never receive a message for people. It was so weird when I started doing the work. I mean, I was constantly hearing messages, but then when I finally decided, okay, I'm going to do this work, and when I sat with people, I was terrified I wouldn't hear messages come through, and I would just hear crickets. But, of course, Spirit was there, and the messages came through. And the more I committed to sit there and do the work, the more the messages came, and they were very validating. And especially when you deliver the message to someone and it's validated. So it's very rewarding being able to do that.
Oh, good. So let's take our next caller, Michael. Hello, caller.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, and who do we have the pleasure of speaking to?
Philson, Columbus, Ohio.
What's your name?
Philson.
Can you spell it?
Filsan.
And how can we help you?
My job just got, I guess, people are getting laid off, and I was just wondering, and I was trying to move into an apartment by myself, and now I'm wondering how I'm going to do that. And so, do you see any jobs coming up for me or something?
Let's see. I get one is going to be coming to you in January. Maybe the end of December, but it feels more like in January. And actually, the new job that's going to be coming to you is actually going to be even better than this last job. It feels like there will be a slight pay increase, and you will like this job even more. It feels like your last job was stressful. I felt a lot of stress. I feel stress in it, and this, the energy in this one, the stress does not feel as high as this last job. Yeah. So I'm getting in January, you'll get something.
Okay. So do you see me moving?
Let's see. Yes. Yep. And the moving I'm getting next year too. I'm feeling that looks good in February. Yeah. After the new job comes. It feels like in February you'll move.
Okay.
Yeah.
And should I start applying for the new job now, or?
Yes. Get your resume out there, start looking. I'm getting also too, you should start talking to some recruiters, some agencies, see what they have, make sure they have your resume and they can start helping you and getting you connections. But, yeah, it'll go fast. Are you in a creative field?
No.
Oh. I keep seeing a lot of, I don't know, I keep seeing drawing. Do you draw? Are you an artist?
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about. I keep seeing a lot of drawing and art. So do you do that work?
Yeah, is that something I can make money off of?
Yeah, you can, but you have to pursue it. You have to really set that intention of, I'm going to pursue this and make money at this. Right now, is it just a hobby that you do with the drawing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, right. So it's not, the intention isn't there, right, to make money. It's just for fun, relaxing, something you enjoy. So they're saying, if you want to make money from that, then you have to switch the intention and really pursue that then. But I'm hearing that you're very creative and you're very good at it. Do you understand that?
Would I need to have two jobs, a creative job and a regular job, or would that support me by itself?
Right now, you just you have to develop the drawing more. So it's you need your regular job, but you need to start investing some time and being very serious about the drawing then, and being clear about what you're going to pursue with the drawing, like what direction that will go, how that can be applicable to a job. And so then you start pursuing down that path. And then once you do, the energy will start collecting to that, and it will direct you to a position where you can get paid for that. But right now, no. You need to start investing some more time into it. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Good luck to you. That's great.
Thank you.
I feel that as we get into March or April of next year, that's kind of a major turning point with you, that you will be doing more of your artwork. And I do feel that you kind of have a style that is very unique, your own unique style of drawing. And that you will be able, to do some art shows, but it's not coming to April, May. You'll be practicing, and then in April, May, when April, May comes around, you would have perfected your skill, and then there would be some art shows, and you would be able to make some money off the sale of paintings. I see paintings, and I see you making some money off the sale of paintings. So it's coming for you in 2019, around April, May. In the meanwhile, there is a job coming up. It's an office job working with computers, and it looks like it's at a school, an elementary school, and that you'll find it through an agency, and that this elementary school may be more of a private school or a charter school. It looks like it's a pretty big-sized school. And it looks like it will be a job that you would like, that you would enjoy doing, and that you would like, and that you would be working with nice people. So 2019, there is some changes coming up for you, and it is going to be a better financial year for you, and money is going to come from more than one source. Michael, how can the caller get in contact with you?
Filson, you can reach me at 562-457-0457, or you can reach me through my website at Michael J. Espinoza, that's ESPINOZA.com.
And you could reach me at 818-744-5241. Or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show.
Thanks, Filson. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
I'm now going to continue my interview with Michael Espinoza on mediums, and then we're going to take our next caller. What is your intention or motivation for doing this work, Michael?
That is in alignment with my healing work as a healer, and it's to bring healing to people. After doing readings with people, you see that it brings clarity and healing to them, and that's why I love doing mediumship readings, because it brings a peace to people. They're able, especially people who are hurting and they're missing their loved ones, and being able to communicate to them and deliver a message from their loved one that they're okay. And that's, usually the message, and not to be so sad. And it's just, it brings healing, and I see that, and that's the intention. And I see that's my purpose here now, and it's to bring healing to people.
Awesome. And let's take our next caller, Michael. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hi, who do we have the pleasure of speaking to?
Caller.
What's your name? Hello? And let's go on to another caller. Hello, caller.
Okay.
All right, let's just continue the interview. What can death teach us about living?
We don't die. Number one, the first and most important thing is we don't die. The body or the soul just transitions, and it transitions to spirit again. And the only thing that dies is this body, the vehicle for the soul. And when that goes away, the spirit transitions and it goes back to spirit. And it's amazing that I don't even fear death anymore. And it's also too that we shouldn't we should enjoy our lives more and not take everything so seriously, and to try not to be so stressed out. And, everything works out. And, those are just a few of the things that death has taught me.
And was there a particular moment in your journey that validated your gifts?
Yes. There was many. But when I was receiving messages from loved ones or from Spirit to give to people, and you saw the peace that it brought to somebody, you could see the healing that had taken place with the messages, that it was also healing for me, and knowing, okay, I'm on the right path. Before I started doing this work, I worked in the fashion industry in New York City for 20 years. And I thought that was my calling. That's what I was going to do. This was not on my radar. And so when I started doing this work, I questioned it. I didn't know if this was the right decision I had made, moving back to Los Angeles. And after delivering the messages, I could see, okay, this is what I need to be doing. This is bringing healing to people. And it validated my gut feelings about this and what being on that path, it validated that.
Good. And Michael, thank you for being a guest. I'll have you back as a guest sometime next year. And I wanted to thank you for being a guest, and I wanted to thank Tiffany White Sage Woman for producing the Psychic Horizon show of Goldilocks Productions.
Tiffany.
And I wanted to thank all the callers who participated in the Psychic Horizon show. Thank you for being a guest, Michael.
Thank you, Shelley. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It was a great
You're welcome.
time.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.